guys? Welcome to the live stream. Saturday Night Nitro. Catching up on some Mark Galt. He just got a Fusion 3-speed. Oh, wow. Look, it's got rechargeable Duracells. There's something wrong with his audio. It's all choppy. It's been that way the whole stream. It's been 18 minutes. We're halfway into it. I just missed it. I'm busy getting the fire going for the barbecue. Oh, it's got an S2000 body, like Fast and Furious. That's going to be awesome. I think he said Sanwa servos, I think he said. Sanwa servos are top of the line. Hey, what's up? We got Paige. What's up, dude? I get my glasses. It's been a minute, bro. I haven't done a live stream in a long time. I gotta get the I gotta get my other phone so I can see the chat and stuff. Hold on, man. I gotta get my timer going too. Oh, there I am. Ha! I didn't get to finish cutting my hair either. Hey, what's up, WBO? Good to see you, bro. And Paige. I like the videos you put out, man. Yeah, I didn't get to finish cutting my hair. I only cut the bottom. Hey, we got BBT. What's up, bro? Man, did y'all see Mark Galt's new video? Oh, dude, he got a brand new car, the Fusion. Dude, that car is awesome, man. It's got the 3-speed. I think he said it had Sanwa servos. Probably take quite a few hours drive to get there. And it's quite a way from where I live. The audio is coming in and out on his video. It's all choppy. I don't know why. I think he said he got them both. He got two vehicles for 120 from the same guy who wanted like 300 like a couple weeks before. What is that? Is that a SH? Oh no, that's not the 28. That's a 21. Man, that was a great deal. $120. You got that one and another one. I think it was a buggy. Oh, what kind of car is that? That's a Schumacher Fusion 3-speed. It's the one that higher velocity likes to run, the touring car style. He was running the monster today version of it. Damn, Paige, you found a Rex Legend for 65 bucks ship. That's a great deal, man. You gotta jump on that. Yeah, I think that vehicle that Mark just got does like 70 miles an hour stop. Oh, really? Your first Novarossi page? That's awesome, dude. Congratulations, man. Cheers. I gotta go. My chicken's burning. Hold on, I'll be right back. Damn. Hey, MU Drone, what's up, dude? Yeah. Yeah, he's saying he's got to tear down the engine and he's hoping I get to watch it and see it. Hey, Lawless is here. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Yeah, he's trying to show me right here because he knows I love these on-road cars. You know. Hey, what's up, Bob? It's good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing all right, man. Thank you guys for showing up, man. Hope you're having a good night. Cheers to the highlight. Yeah, that's such a badass car that he got right there, man. That's just like Ever has, you know, higher velocity. He's got a bunch of those. Well, I say that, you know. Oh, look at the chassis. It's not even, it's barely scratched. Yeah, he's going to need some new foam wheels and tires or whatever. Oh, that's the RS4. He's comparing it to how scratched up the RS4 is. Cheers, man. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday night nitro. I'm not doing too much exciting, but I thought maybe we could do something exciting. The Nova Mega. This is the Serpent engine. Oh, really? You got two Schumachers? This in a desert storm. Ah, the basket case, work in progress. They're showing all the extra parts he got. He got like a new clutch bell or extra clutch bell and some pulleys. Said he didn't know where to get the, wasn't sure where to get the belts from.
I'll leave it here. It would be nice to have gotten on a strict little cancer for the live, but unfortunately I was stuck in the I think I'll be better off.
Yeah, I was right in the middle of starting a fire, and man, I had a. Oh, the Desert Storm's a runner. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I was right in the middle of starting a fire when he was just getting this live stream fired up. And I got some 3 big old fat chicken breasts on there. Man, and this huge oak tree like next door in the lot next to us, it fell down like I guess after just getting old and being real old. And dude, that thing had to be every bit of like, I'm not even kidding, at least this big around. Like that. It had to be, I don't even know, like maybe 1,000, 2,000 years old, you know what I'm saying? It's a huge oak tree. And it had already fallen down and basically rotted all the way almost. Well, some of the big stumps, even like the branches that were this big, were starting to rot, you know what I'm saying? And anyway, that's what I've got out there smoking right now, man. And man, the food coming off of that 2,000-year-old oak tree or whatever it is just phenomenal, you know? That smoke that it emits, oh, it smells so good. So this is one of the vehicles running with Woogie this past weekend. And what happened was that one of the engine screws had come out during the middle of the run, and the engine came loose, and it stripped the first gear a little bit there. So I had to pull it out, and you know, I had to clean up the teeth with like a Dremel tool and all this stuff. The other storm says wheelbase is short. Hybrid sending me his old chassis so I can stretch it. Hell yeah. A steel chassis that you can even weld on. That's awesome, man. Hey, check this out, man. I'm going to show you this. We have to see if it's alive. Oh yeah, I hear a heartbeat, man. It's all. The damn mosquitoes, boy, I tell you what. Hey, what's up, RPO? Good to see you, dude. I was just checking the heartbeat of the Rex Legend. See, I got two sizes. You know, one for the .12s and then one for the .21s. So let me just tighten and make sure we're good. No, I think it went flatline. Something happened. I don't know. It was just fine a minute ago. Yeah. We got the nitro doctor in the house, brother. Yeah. So what I wanted to show you guys was like, if you look here, you can see how this one's not a really good example. I'll show you another one. So right here on the Stinger, you see how it got all pushed in? The tune pipe got real pushed in right there. You see that? So what happened was that Woogie and I, when we race, we always race like an oval, and we always turn to the left. And what happens is that the vehicle will spin out, and then I'll get T-boned because I spin out because I'm like in front and I'm trying to give it too much beans or whatever, and it'll spin out, and then it gets T-boned. And Hybrid just got a what was it? It was the Team Associated Dual Sport Nitro, if I'm not mistaken, and it had that little like that little elbow here on the side. Oh no, it was the electric one. It was the one right before that or after, I can't remember. And he had it came with like a little aluminum like elbow that they had, you know, screwed it into the side there. And that's because it was an oval car. Oh, that's right. It was the, what was it? The bowling car. Yeah, the bowling pan car. So when they're turning and they spin out, that little elbow bracket right there, when it's when you spin out and you get T-boned right there, that acts like a little bumper for the vehicle. That was the vehicle with the little pancake muffler on the back. Remember that? Anyway, so all of my tune pipes basically look like this, and I have to you know, pull them off and you know, fill them up with water and do that trick or whatever. Where you freeze it. And don't talk it until you'll blow your eardrum. What are you talking about? Dual sports really nice running. Thank you guys for joining me, man. Hope you had a good week. And hey, 340 Nitro Sound, what's up, man? I love your new vehicle, man. You got the Hobeo GPX4, whatever it was, with the OS Max 12 TZ. That's an amazing engine, man. I just watched your video you had just put out. I think you put out a little short, and you were showing it going up and down. I was like, oh man, that's the most beautiful like combination. You know, the chassis and the engine. I mean, and the body. You know, all three of them together. I mean, that thing's gonna fly. You know, I mean, you get used to driving it. You know what I'm saying? Get the feel for the car. I mean, that's gonna be amazing. Hey, we got higher velocity. What's up, dude? I was just showing uh, Mark Galt's lot, and we were just talking about you, and I was saying that the Schumacher Fusion that Mark Galt just got is basically like those vehicles that you like to run, the Schumacher Fusion vehicles. He got a 21, and he got it with a buggy. It was an 8-scale buggy, and it came with like an axial engine or something like that. It looked like a Sin. It looked like a Sin 8-scale nitro buggy with like a green engine that would have come like on like say a 10 scale version, but it was an 8-scale version like a TS4N or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anyway, I mean it looked like a really nice buggy, but yeah, he got that for 120 pounds, and the other vehicle, the Schumacher. So. You check the fire. Yeah, I got the hell yeah, nice. Yeah, man. So I got the fire going right now, man. Man, that fire stoked up. Those chicken breasts were so fatty. They cuz it was just smoldering, you know what I'm saying? Cuz like I have this brand new like oak log on there on two of them on either side of like of the one that I already like burned previously as charcoal. And anyway, it ignited those two because those chicken breasts were so fatty, dude. And like I looked over and it was, I could smell it because I got the fan over there, you know what I'm saying? And it pulls the air in, and I could smell like, and that's how I knew. But thankfully I got it before it was too late. Yeah, I like that axial engine. Yeah, that higher velocity got, man. That thing was ripping, boy. I tell you what, man. It looked like it was doing every bit of 60, almost 70 miles an hour or something, you know, when he zipped by. And he already let out of it. Yeah, so, oh, Big BT, you nearly cured your calori. The low speed needle was a half a turn lean. Oh man, it must have been tuned during the summer. Oh no, during the winter. Higher velocity, yeah, it was doing 60 easy. I was just getting into it. Yeah, I was gonna say that vehicle when it passed by you was doing at least 60, 61 miles an hour, man. It was doing, you know. So anyway, let me update you on what happened with the Serpent Vector. So if you don't know, this vehicle was gifted to me by Rugged RC, and he gave me the engine and the vehicle and the body and everything. And all I have to do basically is just finish fixing the A-arm on the front. And so I ordered the parts, and they should be here this week. So I'll be able to get this thing running, and I can mount the engine and so forth. But this thing will be next, you know. We'll get this bad boy out there on the road, man. And massive shout out to Rugged RC for hooking me up with the badass Serpent Vector, man. This thing is awesome, you know. Some people say, oh, why does it have to be Jeff Gordon? I don't know. I mean, I like the paint job, actually. I think it looks cool. Yeah, Serpent, yeah. Have you run it? No, I haven't got to run it yet, ever. No, I haven't got to run it yet, but when I do get to run it, we'll be live streaming it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll all get to be there together. You know. I'm be getting the. Oh, I'm gonna be getting the other Serpent Vector running as well. I got the parts for that, so I have both the Serpent Vectors going, and then I'll get the X-ray going. That's this vehicle over here, the X-Ray RX-8. I've got to finish changing out the pulleys and some of the belts and the gears and stuff like that, and then putting the engine back in. I just basically like here, let me show you. I just basically cleaned it up after I ran it last season before last with Woogie, and basically haven't done anything with it. But I just need to change out the spur gear on it, and then oh yeah, change out this belt here on the side. It's missing some teeth there. And inspect the rest, clean it all up. You know what I'm saying? It's been sitting around for a while. But then I'll have, 3/8 scale pan cars running. And so I'm looking forward to getting that going. I'm going to get 4 more gallons of fuel. I think it's from like B&T, or something like that, off of A Main. Because we're basically all out down here in San Antonio, or the nearest supplier to where I'm at, and I bought the last 5 gallons that they had, and I've already went through 3 of them, and I've only got like 2 left, so I gotta buy 4 more gallons from A Main, and they've got a real good deal right now where it's basically like after tax, title, and license and hazmat fee and all that stuff, you're basically only looking at $50 a gallon. And so anyway, I was thinking about getting 4 more gallons because I know Woogie's gonna need some fuel too. So yeah, because he had to buy the last 2 quarts that were available of the 30%. And he's gonna run out of that soon, you know what I'm saying? And I've only got these 2 gallons over here of the 20%, and then I've got 2 more quarts of 30% Bones Brew, but I'm saving that, you know what I'm saying? So I want to get 4 more gallons of the 20%. It's like B&T or something like that, Bearing Company, and it's only $140 for 4 gallons, and then they charge you like $50 for a hazmat fee, and then you have to pay tax. So you're looking at $220 or whatever, but then you can get a $15 discount. So it's about $200 basically, maybe 210 or whatever, and get 4 more gallons of fuel. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be set for the rest of the season because we're only in July or whatever. And I've already went through 3 gallons and I'm fixing to go through 2 more. And that's with a small block, man. I only ran one big block once this whole season. And that was just this past weekend with Woogie. And I only went through like 1 or 2 tanks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Lone Star? Yeah, race fuel is expensive as shit, boy. I tell you what, man, $50 a gallon. I was getting it here in town for like $40 a gallon, but then like they sold out, and we can't basically get it anymore. So I have to order it online, and they're having issues. I talked to HPI Savage, and he was talking to the people, like the owners of RCHQ, the local hobby shop where we get our fuel, and he had said that because it's declared a hazardous item and that they're in the mall, they're not allowed to have any kind of hazardous items in the mall. So they're having difficulty procuring another shipment. And so it's uncertain whether or not they're actually going to get any more. So with that being said, there's only, one other like hobby shop in town or 2 other, but they're like really far and they don't stock fuel. They're predominantly just electric, you know what I'm saying? And so you're left, I'm basically left having to order fuel. And I guess it could be worse, That's just the way it is. Hey, Pitbull, what's up, man? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a live for a while, bro. Cheers. 5 gallons of methanol is only $90? Holy shit. Man. Damn, that's a good deal. 5 gallons of methanol is only $90? That makes me just want to make my own damn fuel. Because if you could get, but that's the thing, you have to pay for like 1 gallon of nitro. And if you got 1 gallon of nitro, and let's just say it's $200 or whatever, right? After tax, title, and license and shipping. I don't know, I have to look it up. But you run like, say, 20%, you run a 5-to-1 ratio. That would get you your 5 gallons. So you're looking at basically, or let's just say it was only $150 or even $100 or whatever. Let's just theoretically say the nitro was only $100 and the methanol was only $100. That would be $200. And then plus your like castor oil or whatever, maybe you spent like another $50 on that bottle. You're looking at maybe 250 or whatever, but I mean that's still comparable. But you get 5 gallons as opposed to 4 gallons for the basically 250 bucks. You know what I'm saying? But you still have more oil left over. That's an interesting proposition. I got to look into the cost of the nitro fuel. I have to drive 70 miles to get to Hobby Town to get 6 gallons. Oh, who are you talking about ordering it from? Said WBL. We're talking about A Main Hobbies. I believe that 50% of 50/50 nitro that they have on the nitro funny cards is like $150 a gallon. Wow, that'd be awesome. That'd be the shit to get, because then you could like get that 50/50 nitro or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you know it's already at 50%, so you could dilute it like halfway and get your 25% nitro if you had more methanol, like another 5 gallon of methanol or whatever. And that's an interesting proposition, because then you just add your oil essentially, and then you have your 25% nitro already mixed with the methanol, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? From the factory. Man, that's freaking exciting. My head's like, my wheels and gears are turning. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a slim margin, but if you think about it, there's only a slim margin because there's not enough suppliers, right? And so all of a sudden, all the suppliers dried up. And if you're the only supplier, it's about a supply and demand, right? So you could theoretically charge like $50 a gallon as opposed to the $40 a gallon, which is essentially what it would cost you anyway. But then you would have to charge a little bit more to make a profit. So you would have to charge like a, 55 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's the law of supply and demand. Or either that, or they could just order it online. But then they would have to order the 4 gallons at a time. You know what I'm saying? It's such a slim margin though. But it's not about the margin, it's about being able to supply like your friends with fuel, so to speak, and not have it cost you money. So that it's a convenience for them, so to speak. And you're not necessarily making a profit off of them, but it's not costing you money. You know, that's an interesting proposition. Hey, what's up, Ivor? Good to see you, dude. We're just talking about fuel and stuff. Well, I was talking about fuel. I'm talking to myself, sorry. We're having like a fuel shortage right now. Yeah, I didn't get to watch that. Pitbull takes me a while just to burn through a quart. I got my last quart of VP from Walmart online. Oh hell yeah, dude. That's badass. Hey, hybrid, dude. I was just talking about your car earlier, dude. What was it? The what do you call it? The bowling car, the 10 scale nitro pan car you got. You remember how the engine's on the back, and then you got that little like muffler or whatever, and then there's that little like bumper right here on the side. It's like a little aluminum piece. It's a bumper, and you were trying to figure out what it is. So like on the I know because I had to learn the hard way. Racing on the oval with Woogie, we always turn to the left, and when I lose control, the vehicle will spin out like that, and Woogie will come and hit me, and it'll push that pipe in just like that. And there's a lot of them that are like that. All of my pipes are pushed in, but anyway, that's what that little elbow is for, that bracket, so that when you get T-bone, it doesn't mess up your vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And that's essentially what I need to do with all my vehicles, because, you know, I lose control and then Woogie comes and T-bones me, and then I break all my pipes. You know what I'm saying? So anyway. What happened last time was I had forgotten to thread lock the screws in the engine. One of the screws had come out and the engine came loose, and it stripped the first gear here, and so I had to walk the parking lot, and I luckily found the screw in the washer right there where I heard it like start grinding the gears, and so I just stopped immediately, and it, you know, was right there. But anyway, I just finished cleaning up the gears, or the first gear or whatever, with the Dremel tool and everything, and then I put the screw back in. But for the life of me, I don't recall like putting thread lock on there. So anyway, I still need to go through this vehicle, and you know, like the receiver's kind of loose. I used that double-sided stick tape, but it's still kind of loose. You know, it was a 3M kind of good stuff, but I'm still thinking maybe it's a little loose, and I don't want it to come loose. You know, and the same thing happened with the power switch. You know, so. It's got numerous issues, and the belt in the back is about to go. If you look right here, you can see how it's starting to fray and stuff. But I'm just running it like that until it breaks. I have new belts and everything, but I'm just gonna run it the way it is. Oh, and then what also happened, like I've got a little like a LiPo battery in there, and this is like the balance plug on it, but I didn't have it like taped up or wired up, and it was just hanging down, so it ripped off like the balance lead on it, and then so I soldered a new one on there, and I tried to put it on the charger, but it still didn't work, man. And so I just charged it without the balance lead, and it went back up to 8.4, and I was like, okay, well, I guess it's all right. And so that's what's going on with this. So I'm just hoping this damn car don't catch fire. Oh, and then I have to, anyway, I got some issues. I've got to replace that little grub screw there on the muffler, on the tune pipe, because on the hanger it's just loose. Yeah, it makes sense. You got to protect those balance plugs. Yeah, it makes sense. I thought that was a type of oval racing setup. Yeah, it was somebody's modification that they did so that when they got T-bone, it didn't break the chassis or whatever else, or the electronics or the fuel tank and stuff, you know, protected it. And that's what I'd like to do here. Hey, what's up, Saline? Good to see you, bro. Man, have y'all seen Saline Stank's channel? That dude, he does those speed runs, the A-scale, like, electric, what do they call them, like speed run cars? Oh my God, this dude's almost up to, well, he already surpassed 200 miles an hour, but I mean, he's got like, I mean, this dude's like the most humble dude, like, you know, the smallest channel, and he's hitting like 200-mile-an-hour speeds like it's nothing. You guys got to go check his channel out, man. He goes over there by the airport, and a few videos back, there was a jet taking off on the runway, and this thing was already like halfway down the runway, and then Sailing Stang's car started coming, and then it just passed up that jet like it was nothing, man. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my god. So anyway, I was just in the process of cleaning up my vehicles because, when you, believe it or not, just, racing them with Woogie and I, like, they take a real hard beating. And so you have to totally clean them down and, like, inspect and see what's broken and replace it. Because, I mean, just about every time you're going to break something, you know what I'm saying? And so anyway, I'm just going through all my vehicles and, inspecting them. And what I have to do now is like make like a list, of all the vehicles. And so I wrote like what it needs and what I replaced. And so over here, I've got some of the other vehicles, the RC8, and the Mugen K2X, the white one, you know what I'm saying? And then the orange one. Anyway, because I finally realized, like, my memory's getting real bad. Like, when I'm out there and something happens, and like I'm like, oh, I have to fix this. I can remember, but then once I get home, I'm like, dude, what happened to this one? I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird, because like when I was younger, that never happened. I mean, I could remember so much, but now that I'm older, like all of a sudden my brain started. I don't know. I used to do the same. K-Lee, PT9, yeah, I'm getting a Nova Rossi R21R. Oh, that's badass, dude. Fix the inside of an MRX3. Oh yeah, it's bitches, but it still runs the best. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about, man, dude. Look, the freaking vintage stuff, man. Like, I run this vintage stuff against Wookie, and he runs like all new stuff. And I mean, the vintage stuff can keep up, like, as long as it's race quality, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't be getting like, what do they call it? Like the RTRs and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Woogie runs race quality stuff, so you have to run race quality stuff. But I mean, even though it's like 20 years old or whatever, I mean, it can keep up. Yeah. So anyway, I just finished cleaning up the gears. I have to put the thread lock on the engine screws, and put the grub screw there, and just little stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like this one over here, for instance, this one really took a beating. And I mean, if you look here, you can see how the body's all cracked and busted up, because like I was saying earlier, when you're going and then all of a sudden the vehicle spins out, you get hit right here on the side. So thankfully on this one, all that happened was like it came disconnected because it's got like that little silicone coupler or whatever, and it didn't like make it any worse or whatever. So that's kind of a good thing about like having like that silicone coupler, because it gives it like a soft spot where it can break, so to speak, without damaging anything. However, that being said, this is like a super strong, like what do they call that, a stinger, so maybe that's why I didn't take any damage, because if you look, you can see how like the welds are like extra wide, and even the material is extra wide. But anyway, I mean, this is the OS Max 15 RX engine, and I was thinking about pulling this one and putting the one that Nacho Pimp sent me. He gave me the same engine that I have in the other chassis, the Rex Legend. like this one, but it's got a red cooling head. And the Rex Legend is a lot more powerful, man. I think I'm selling my MTX5. I can't be bothered by assembling it. Oh, it's funny. Texas Vortec won't cut it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Pitbull, yeah, getting older sucks, I know. Happens to the best of us. Yeah, bro, golly. Yeah. Ever since I broke my foot, man, it's like an avalanche. I just start going downhill fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, like the orange one. Oh yeah, you like the orange one, like the Mugans. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that one, the orange one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got two of them. Where's the other one? Oh, right here. Yeah, so that one goes there, and this one goes here. Anyway, I just want to say happy Saturday Night Nitro to all you guys, man. Thank you to Hybrid for making the Nitro Gang, and all you guys for joining us and joining me on the live stream tonight. And I wish Hybrid was the one doing it, but I'm the one who has to do it because nobody else is doing it. So cheers to the Nitro Gang. And let's show off some more stuff real quick. I got the Nova Mega here. This is one of three of them that I got. This is the engine that'll be going in the Serpent Vector. This is the Nova Mega SX21. This is a beast of an engine. My brother gave me one, Rugged gave me one, and then I bought this one. Yo, those two are badass. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you, Kaylee. PT9. P9T, sorry. Dyslexia sucks. Yeah, I follow Hybrid. Yeah, he made Nitro great again for all of us. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, bring them all back out. I know. That's how I am, dude. You gotta see this one, dude. Ah, this one's badass. This one is the new one that I just got donated to the channel by Rugged RC. And this is the second Serpent Vector that was donated to the channel. The other one was donated by my brother. And so anyway, he's got that one. It's got the Ferrari, what is that? Testarossa, I think it is. Or F40. Yeah, it's a Ferrari F40 body on it. But anyway, he's busy working on that one for me. But Rugged RC just sent me this one. And he sent me the engine as well. And he gave me another engine. But he gave me a real good deal on that other engine. And he threw all this other stuff in for free. So massive shout out to Rugged RC, HBI Savage, Woogie, Nitro. I mean, all you guys, man. JP actually sent me another vehicle as well. Texas Aggie, if you guys don't know, he's another guy who chimes in on the stream every now and then. He's also local around here. And when he saw me doing the live stream, and he saw how much trouble I was having with my boxes, he's like a electrical engineer, and he's like, dude, I can fix your boxes. And so he volunteered to help me with my boxes, and so man, he went through them and like completely got them like going again. I had an Optima box that was dead. He took the motor all apart and cleaned up the brushes on the inside, like that gigantic, it looks like a starter motor for like a diesel. A gigantic Optima starter box motor, man. Yeah, he got that thing working again for me, man. Cleaned it all up and repainted them, put all new wiring and switches, and like, I mean, you wouldn't believe it, man. This thing looks phenomenal. I mean, with little outputs to put in like the glow plug, igniter thing, and LiPo battery shut off, and like, I mean, you wouldn't believe it, man. I mean, it's phenomenal what he did. So anyway, man, I just like to say appreciate all you guys, man. Like HPI Savage sent me the heat gun for my engines. Woogie Nitro hooked me up with tons of engines and RC vehicles and stuff, man. So he gave me the Savage. Yeah, so this one will be the next one coming out, man. I just ordered the rest of the parts. Uh, I've got the arms coming. They'll be here this week, so I'll be able to swap that out. We'll put the engine in. We'll get this bad boy on the road, man. This one will be next, and then I'll get the RX-8 going. I've got these other two going, and I'm gonna get the Kyosho going. I've got a G-Mar modified, and that's what I was planning on running on the Kyosho. I just got home from a birthday party. Unfortunately, zero nitro lovers were there. Well, thank God you're here with the Nitro Gang, bro. Look what you did. It's like a wildfire, Texas wildfire, son. So yeah, you get to come home to some Nitro Gang Saturday Night Nitro Texas chapter. What we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a 359 Nova Rossi G-Mar modified factory tune. That's a whole mouthful. I don't know if you got all that. Not only that, it's got a ceramic bearing. It's drilled and filled, silicone ramped with red silicone. I mean, this sucker is a beast. This thing is thanks to Rugged RC. Rugged RC sent this over, and he sent over he sent over the Serpent and the Nova Mega. And I also like to give a massive shout out to Nitro Pimp, man. How can I forget that guy? See the two engines right there he sent me. I already rebuilt them. And we'll pull those things out. We'll check those out real quick. I'll show you the two engines. So far I've already got like 6 new engines just like at the end of the season. Like, and I'm so Australiano, dude. What's up, man? Cheers. Yeah, so I'm just like so thankful to all you guys for all your contributions to the channel, man. Because if it wasn't for you, like I wouldn't be able to do all this. Because there's no way I could afford all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't afford half of it, man. So anyway, I thank all you guys, man, and I appreciate all you guys having faith in me. And you know, I'm just in shock, man, because I'm just so humbled. I've never won anything. I've never had anybody give me anything, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, I started doing some nitro stuff, and then everybody started sending me all this stuff, man. It's just, I'm so humbled, and I'm thankful, you know what I'm saying? And massive shout out to all you guys, and especially Hybrid. Cheers, man, to the Nitro Gang. Yeah, HPI Savage, what's up, dude? Yeah, HBI Savage was one of the first contributors to the channel, man. He gave me, oh man, that dude gave me so much stuff. But the first thing that was most important was the heat gun. And man, I use that heat gun like you would not believe. Because, you know, I get a lot of new engines and stuff, and I need to run them in, but I need to preheat them first. And that heat gun just saves me so much like you would not believe. And the thing is like, you know, I don't like running that heat gun in this room because this room's not air conditioned. I have a fan on the door over there, and it just circulates the cool air that comes from the back of the house. And so if I run that heat gun in here, it's going to shoot up the temperature. So I typically will run it out there, and I don't ever show it, you know. But massive shout out to HBI Savage for hooking me up with the heat gun. And he gave me a bunch of parts for the Savage, all kinds of stuff, man. But yeah, dude, like, I can't believe all this stuff. I want to show you these two engines that Nitro Pimp sent me. This is one of them right here. And this one will be going in like one of these vehicles. I actually have another one here. So this is a 10th scale pan car. It's what they call a 235 millimeter pan car, and it's got a like a one-way pulley in the front and a solid rear axle, so it doesn't have a differential or anything. And when you do the brakes, only the back works. But anyway, I have another one of these chassis, two more actually, and so that's what this engine will be going in. So I'll be building another one of these, and then I'll make three of those. And this is actually like my favorite class. This is the 235 millimeter pan car class. Here's the other one I have. This one's got the Firebird body on it, man. This one's all dusty. And this one, the reason I don't run this one is because I need to have the engine service. I need to send it off to EB Mods. But anyway, that's what this engine will be for, you know. So I can just pull that out and send it off to EB Mods, you know what I'm saying, and then drop this bad boy in there, and then we'll have another one on the road. We'll have the Trans Am going, you know what I'm saying, with the Rex Legend from NITROGANG. So that'll be another one, and that'll be three 235 millimeter pad cars. Hey, what's up, Lotus? Hey, Terex here. Ah, sick class. Hell yeah. Man, I get so excited I don't even read the chat. So, yeah, that's the real deal. I know, dude. That's what I'm talking about, man. Because, like, this is like a real race class, so to speak, where it's like, you know, I mean, 200 millimeter touring car is also a real race class, but I mean, this 235 millimeter gives you a big block engine. It's only a .15, but the internals are so big. Like, I mean, it's just like a big block engine. And so it's a night and day difference, you know, how much power you get. So these engines will make almost 2 horsepower versus like a .12 where it only produces basically 1 horsepower, you know. And these will make like, you know, 1.8 or whatever. But I mean, these make so much more power than like a .12. And the 235 millimeter class is just my favorite, you know, because they've got the front one way or whatever, and you like pull through the turn and stuff, man. Man, these are such cool vehicles. You have to have like a real high downforce body, so it gives you like the downforce, like the A-scale pan cars, the ones with the sleek body like that. But it's a smaller engine, so you get better fuel economy. Golly. All aspects, what's up, man? Ah, what's for barbecue tonight, Texas? Dude, yeah. I've got some chicken going, bro. Man, I got some chicken going, dude. I got it smoking on these oak wood logs that, oh dude, this what do you call it? The oak tree in the lot next door to us. I mean, that's got to be a, I don't know, 50-acre lot or whatever. But I mean, this oak tree had to be every bit of at least 1,000 years old, maybe 2,000 years old. This oak tree was so big, dude. I mean, I'm not even kidding. It was this big around, and it fell over, and it, you know, began to rot or whatever. And so by the time we got out there with the chainsaw and cut it up or whatever, it had been rotting for like at least 100 years or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this tree was huge, and I mean, when it fell down, it blocked the road and everything. And it was an old oak tree, and so we chopped it down, and like I brought a bunch of logs over here during the there was a, what do they call that, the Snowmageddon during like 2021 or something like that. 2020, yeah, something like that. We had like 3 or something foot of snow, and anyway, like all the power was out in the whole neighborhood, and I had to go next door with the chainsaw and like 2 or 3 foot of snow, and you know, chop pieces off of that old oak tree so I could bring it in here and burn it for heat. Because I mean, Dude, we didn't have power, and it was freezing inside. It was like 20 degrees for a week. The water heater line, like the water busted, and the pipe ruptured, and it was like 20 degrees, and I had to run in there, and there was water spraying all over me, and I had to shut off the line. Oh my God, I was so pissed off, dude. It was crazy, man. So anyway, that tree, I've been burning those logs ever since, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on my last one right now, and that's what I'm using to smoke the chicken breast, dude. Oh my God, like the flavor is so good, and that's what I'm trying to express. Like, it's a 2,000-year-old tree or whatever, and the flavor coming off of this thing is just phenomenal, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so I'm so thankful that, like, you know, I get to, you know, have some food cooked by that old oak tree, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like those tree hugger kind of thing, but I mean, man, I have to be respectful, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, HBI7 says, yeah, I also remember the Texas snow. Oh, that's Pex. What's up, Bubba? Good to see you. All right, take care, brothers. I'm out. Okay, Ever, good to see you, homie. Yeah. So this is just one of the engines. Oh, and Ever was just running one of the engines that Nitro Pimp sent him to. He was running the axial 32. He ran that in the Schumacher truck today. And this is the other engine that I just finished rebuilding. I need to swap out the piston in the sleeve on it. I've got it right here. Nitro Pimp sent it with the engine, but I need to get the what do you call it? Those little bitty tweezers that you can get in there where the piston E clip or C clip is. You know what I'm saying? So you can grab it and pull it out. Because I don't really have any tools small enough to do that. So that's what I'm waiting on. I keep forgetting to order stuff like that from Amazon or something. I don't know where to get it. Does anybody know where I can get that crap? Or what I need to do that? Because I'm not familiar with it. What rumble is that? Oh. Obeo engines are manufactured by the Golden Lion, SH. Oh, Rumble? What are you talking about, Rumble? Lotus? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. So both of these vehicles essentially have just taken a beat. And I need to get some of that drywall tape and put it on the inside with like some shoe glue or whatever. Cause the bodies have basically had it. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta stop running it until I can reinforce it. You know. So that's where I'm basically at with the white one. The orange one, I feel like I can still run it, but I feel like if I do, I'm gonna end up breaking the body too, just like the white one. And so I need to get the orange. I mean the tape and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And just start reinforcing the bodies little by little. You know. Oh, Royal Rumble on the screen. Oh yeah, that's Stone Cold Steve Austin with what's his name? The Rock. Let's see, Royal Rumble 1998. Back when it was still good. Yeah. So these two vehicles are basically my favorite ones. These two over here are basically my favorite ones, but I've got a couple other Mugans. Let me show you those. So both of these are the same. They're both Mugen MTX4Rs. But this one is missing the exhaust because it got smashed. Because I turned sideways or whatever, I lost control and then Woogie T-boned me. Australiano. Okay, hold on. Let me, where'd I put that thing? Let me show you the pipe. So this is the pipe that got smashed right here. And look at the bottom. So the header spring broke on the pipe while the vehicle was running. And as the vehicle was running and the header spring broke, the tune pipe dug down into the ground as the vehicle was running. And in doing so, it gouged the bottom and it pushed it down like that. And it created that fish hook thing and that road rash on the bottom. And so I filled it up with water and I put all those little caps in there and then I froze it. And it managed to push it out a little bit here and a little bit there. But it still didn't do all of it. Because there was some little bitty holes in that road rash where the water's leaking out. So you can see it there on my hand. But anyway, I'm going to try it again. But that's essentially what happens is that little piece right there gets pushed in. And anyway, so I'm still in the process of fixing this one. And this one, I have to replace the second speed spur gear because it got burned out for some reason. I don't know what happened. But when we were running the tri-oval at the bank, this second speed burned up for some reason. I don't know what happened, but anyway, you can see on this one, the tune pipe got pushed in as well. So I'd like to, have one of those little angle bracket things, you know what I'm saying? Like you got on yours hybrid, where it's got that little angle bracket, and then they mount it to the chassis. So like when you get T-boned, it doesn't mess up your the tune pipe. But anyway, so I'm just in various states of repair on all these vehicles, and that's why I'm starting to write it all down because it becomes overwhelming and I can't remember, HPA Savage, you think you can fix the tiny holes from a rash with the aluminum brazing? Yeah, that's an interesting question. That's a good idea. I was thinking about that, or just using some JB weld, but the aluminum brazing would be the way to go. Let me check on the fire. Hold on. Well, it got dark. I can't see. Running with Woogie is rough right now, dude. Yeah, because and I mean, don't get me wrong, Woogie does a much better job than I do at avoiding contact than I do, because I don't know. I guess he's just a better driver. He's got faster servos, or faster response time, or whatever. But predominantly, I think my primary issue is lack of grip, and he's got real good grip and fast servos, so he's able to move out of the way while the vehicles are under load in the middle of a turn. And when my vehicle is low on grip, so to speak, and then I get loose or whatever, I have to let out of it, and then it takes me a second to recover. And I think that's the primary difference between how Woogie and I run, because he runs a lot grippier tires, and he's able to hook up a lot better. And so what he found out is he was running a 30 sore initially, which was actually too soft, and it was causing chunking in the back like this. And that's essentially what these are, probably a 30 or 35 sore. And so he switched and he got 40 sore, and the 40 sore enabled him to have a lot more grip despite it being a harder compound, and it didn't have any chunking. And so that's what we raced this past weekend. And that's what I need to do with my vehicles. I need to go through them and figure out a good compound, which is going to be like a 40 sore, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And figure out what I've got available. And if not, then I need to order something. You know? Yeah, barbecue. Yeah, more trigger time. Yeah, I need a lot of more trigger time. Yeah, running with Woogie is rough. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm probably the one predominantly at fault. Because, I either run one of two ways. I run like all pussy where I'm afraid to like break something, or I just run balls out and like I just don't care. And that's the thing, it's like, Woogie can tell immediately. He's like, come on, man. Like, and so you can't run like all pussy, you know what I'm saying? You have to run balls out. And when stuff breaks, I mean, that's just part of it, you know what I'm saying? And like, I lose control, I hit the curb, I hit him, there's a lot of damage that happens, and we generally like to stop before it gets too bad. We'll have like a couple like bumps and scuffles, and then with the curb and each other and this and that, and we'll run at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then by then it's time, yeah, to shut it down, because you know what I'm saying, like the vehicles have, taken some scuffs. JB Weld won't hold up to nitro. Oh, is that right? What are the G-Mar tires you sent me? I still have them. Oh, is that right, dude? I didn't realize I sent you some G-Mar tires, dude. Those G-Mar tires are the shit, man. That's what I always race with, and that's what Woogie used to race with. And I had bought a whole case of them. There must have been 40 of them in there. I had 20 sets or whatever, right? And 20 pairs, 10 sets. Anyway, these are the G-Mar tires. And let me see. Oh, here, on this vehicle. The G-Mar tires are the shit. So if you look, the amount of rubber versus the amount of like plastic or whatever, it's extremely low profile, and there's no belts or anything. It's completely solid, and the tires are extremely well glued, so you don't ever have to worry about them like coming off. And in addition, like the Kyosho GT car was actually run over by a GMC 1500, and it ran over the wheel, and the wheel basically just deflected a little bit like this or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't actually break, And so when it was all said and done, it was just a little bit sideways like this, and I was like, oh my God, So these tires are freaking phenomenal, and they've got wear indicators here. If you look, you can actually see wear indicators, and they wear extremely well, and you'll be shocked if you put them on your A-scale nitro buggy and you run it in the street. They're gonna hook up extremely well, man. I probably sent you a set of mediums because that's what I had a lot of at the time, and the mediums will last a really long time, all season. I used them for the whole season. The ultra soft or the hyper soft will only last like 3 or 4 runs, where you go out there and you run like 3 or 4 tanks or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you might get like a dozen runs out of it, 10 runs, and that's about it. And then the tire is going to be worn, so to speak, but you can still run it when it's worn, and they'll just like drift. Yeah, the G-Mar tires are the shit, but they have to be warm. Yeah, exactly. I use them on pavement on the Rustler VXL 4x4. Oh, hell yeah. But it does eat them, yeah. Yeah, they're really good tires, man. This is the last set that I have, and I thought I only had one set left, but I put it on. I put it on the what's it called vehicle, your team associated vehicle. So I actually have another set. Ha! Yeah, so I actually had two sets, and I have another half a set there. Anyway, like I had bought a big old case season before last or whenever it was. But now the guy went up like $100. But it outruns the 8S Creighton. Nice. Yeah, so let me run and check on the barbecue, make sure it's not burning and stuff, man. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a minute. Go get some refreshments, some beers or something. And then we'll go back over some of the vehicles and stuff and talk about I want to get this one going next. This is the Kyosho GT vehicle. And the issue I'm having with this one is that I don't have a clutch bell for it. But in any event, I was thinking I'd like to run this one soon. But we'll talk about that. Let me go check on the barbecue real quick, and I'll be right back. gentlemen. The chicken's ready. I gotta go get some more beer. Oh my God. Oh, it smells so good. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I gotta get another beer. Oh, yeah. How's the chicken, Texas? I haven't got to try it yet. But when I did, like, try and pick it up off the grill, I, like, licked my fingers. Oh, my God, it was so good. Mm. Oh, my God. Mm. Damn, that was good. And I was just chewing on a bone. Mm. 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 Oh, my God. Do that smoke flavor. And then I put Creole seasoning with salt and pepper, the pink Himalayan salt, and the coarse ground black pepper with the Creole seasoning. What's it called? Tony Cacheries or whatever. And I mix them up kind of like equal parts, you know? And then I just sprinkle it over it. Oh man, and then I just like, I take like that, 2,000-year-old oak tree or whatever, some oak logs, you know what I'm saying? And like smoke them, you know? Oh my God, it tastes so good. It's almost like, when you open a bag of chips and then you got like that stuff on your fingers and it's like monosodium glutamate, you know what I'm saying? I need some more lime. Yeah, happy Saturday night nacho to you guys, man. Massive shout out to Hybrid for starting the Nitro Gang. Man, you guys need to go check out Sailing Stank's channel. If you haven't got to go see it, man, that guy, that gentleman, he's so humble. He does RC speed runs like, we wish we could do, Oh my God. Oh, and Australiano, man, he got a bunch of cool cars, dude. Did y'all get to see the Team Magic cars that Australiano got with the SH18s with the Polestar? Oh man, that is cool. Yeah, he was just breaking in the RX-7, the red one. I guess, it looked like a Ferrari to me. Yeah, those are some beautiful cars Australiano just got, man. NITROGANG's a bomb. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's use this flour. What's in the cup tonight? Tonight's the first night I've drank in like 2 weeks. And Miller High Life. I decided to drink tonight, you know. I stopped drinking a couple weeks ago. And just because it wasn't fun anymore, you know. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, I found out like my stepdad's in the hospital. And so, you know, I thought maybe we'll cheers and celebrate to that dude. Because like my brother was like, oh, you don't want to go see him? And I was like, no, I don't really have any kind of connection to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way it is, you know. You know, he always treated me like I was gonna ask him for money, and I never asked the dude for money. He told me when I was a little kid, you know, you do your best in school. I asked him what he wanted for his birthday, you know, and he said, you know, all I want from you is, you know, to make straight A's. And so when you grow up, you don't ever have to ask me for money. And so, you know, that's what I did. And he said, and then, you know, if you do that, then I'll pay for your college. And so, anyway, when it came time to pay for my college, he was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to pay for it or whatever. You pay for it, you know. And so, yeah, I paid for it or whatever. But, you know, after that, I kind of realized, like, it was all just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that I thought, like, that I knew the guy or whatever, it was all just a lie, you know? And so, whatever connection we had was immediately broken. And so now, like, you know, my brother told me he almost died. Like, he was in the hospital and you want to go see him. And I was just like, you know, I don't even feel anything. Like, you know, normally, like, the Spirit of the Lord will come over me and he'll tell me, like, yeah, you need to have compassion on this or go do that or whatever. But it didn't do anything when he told me that. And I was just like, well, you know, I'm sorry, man. You know, I don't hate the guy or whatever, but I mean, like, I just don't even think about the guy. Like, it's not even on my radar, you know? Like, sorry, but it is what it is. It's shitty. It sounds shitty, but I mean, you know, if the guy never thought of me, like, I never asked the guy for a dime, you know? So I don't know where he got off thinking, like, you know, treating me like, you know, I was always going to ask him for money. So anyway, I just decided to have a beer because, you know, cheers to that guy. You know, he did raise me and do his best or whatever. And cheers to our stepfathers, our fathers, and, you know, everybody who did their best to raise us, you know. Anyway, man, the chicken smells so good. Wow, I'm sure I like fried chicken, even a shitty box of microwave fried chicken. All right, let's give this one a taste then, shall we? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to stay away from fried though, says Lotus. Yeah, man. Oh my God, the chicken skin is so good, man. It got rendered just enough God, there's so much flavor in it, man. You won't believe it. So there's not a lot of like pink where like the smoke permeated or penetrated the meat. Man, but it's so juicy, dude. I'm having to lick all the like grease off my fingers, man. Normally I burn everything, and this time I didn't burn it. Mm. Man, it's dripping juice all over me. Oh man, it's really good. Americans are the king of barbecue. Thank you, BBT. I appreciate that, man. Mm. Dripping all over me. Mm. Nachos and barbecue. What is better? Yeah, no. Hmm. Yeah, that's one thing we do good. Yeah. Yeah, you got some nice bread, Texas. Yeah. Mm. Oh my God. Guys, I wish I could share this with you right now. This has got to be like the best chicken I think I've ever made, man. This is so good. Look how juicy it is, dude. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I don't want to get my hands dirty for some reason. All right, let me go put this. Let me go put this in the microwave so it'll sit and rest. You know what I'm saying? And the moisture that comes out will go right back into it. But it's already juicy, man. But I just wanted to show you guys, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Happy Saturday Night Nitro, man. And then we'll talk about some stuff when we come back, man. Y'all got some stuff you want to talk about? Let me know, man. Put it in the chat. Oh. Yeah, later HBI. Good to see you, homie. Thomas Smith, yeah. Thank you for joining us, Thomas, bro. I appreciate the kind words, man. Let me read what you said. You said you guys are doing an awesome job, man. Nitro Pimp in TexasHill. Some badass dudes, man. Thank you, dude, man. You're freaking awesome, bro. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, cheers to the Nitro Gang, man. Cheers to all you guys. Yeah, appreciate the kind words, Thomas Smith. You're a good bro. Cheers to the Nitro Gang, gentlemen. Oh my God, that's good. Later, Lotus. Good to have you here, man. All right, so where were we? So I was just showing the vehicles and the aftermath of what happens when you run them, like when you're actually racing and you're trying to be competitive, and when that happens, you actually sustain a lot of damage. And so I was essentially what I was just trying to show you. So on this vehicle, you can see, or maybe not, how the front one-way pulley actually began to come apart. There's like a little ring. You see that? So the little shim on the side of the pulley began to delaminate or come off. So anyway, that thing's just flopping around down here now. You know what I'm saying? And it needs more maintenance. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's why I started making like, you know, a list, because there's so many little things, and I've got a lot of runners. You know what I'm saying? I try and keep 2 runners of each. You know. And so anyway, the exhaust pipe on this one was the one that broke off because the header spring became too weak, and the tune pipe just ripped off, and then it basically acted like an anchor, you know, and it stopped the vehicle in the middle of the parking lot. And so I only got to do a couple laps with this one, but I need to get another tune pipe or try and fix that one and just keep on rolling, you know what I'm saying? And then oh, this one, the gears are still good. The belts are still good. This front pulley needs to be addressed. But this one is a lot like the 235 millimeter pan cars, because it's got a front one-way pulley in the front, a front one-way bearing. And so when you do the brakes, only the back work, and then in the turn, like, you know, the back is similar to like a pan car, but the front is exactly like a pan car. See how only like one wheel spins, the outside wheel, so the inside won't spin. So this one will pull you around, but in the back it's actually got a differential, so it's a little different, and it's quite tricky to learn how to drive. So I haven't figured it out yet, but both of these Mugen 200 millimeter touring cars are the same, where they have the front one-way pulley in the front that mimics the 8-scale pan car style, like this. So this one I'll be getting out. I'll be getting this one out before long. So I've got the engine to go in it, and I've got all the rest of the parts. I just need to rebuild it, spend a little time on it. And you know, Woogie wants to run 8-scale, you know, comparable A-scale cars, because he's running the A-scale Serpent SRX8 GT vehicle. So he wants to run A-scale. So I want to get this one going, and I've got hundreds and hundreds and tons of parts or whatever in case anything happens. so I'm not worried. As opposed to trying to run like one of the Serpent Vector vehicles, that's predominantly for nostalgia purposes, and not necessarily for racing. So I'll be using this one for racing against Woogie, and I'll be using the. Well, I've got an RB Concepts engine, like a 9-port, and I've got a couple other engines as well I can run in that. But I want to get these going first because I like to run the smaller size, engines. Hey, what's up, Paige? I mean, Offna guy. Sorry, bro. TexasHill, what's up, Bubba? Yeah, man, it's been a minute. I haven't done a live stream in a while, man. Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you. What do y'all think about my new carrier? I still have the same phone, but I have a new mobile carrier. And oh, yeah, so I'm still on the Wi-Fi, on the same Wi-Fi, so it still should be the same quality. But when we go on location next time, you guys are gonna have to let me know how the quality is, because I'm with a new carrier. I'm on Mint Mobile, and I paid $200 for the whole year, and that was basically 50% off, or $15 a month is what they charged me. But I paid it for the whole year, and so I'm on a new carrier instead of Spectrum, and so I wanted to go out there, perhaps even tomorrow. Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. Forgot I had my glow drivers on the charger. I didn't want to leave them overnight, so they've basically been on since this morning. So I know they're going to be good. And so I want to go out to the parking lot where we run. Yeah, just chilling with my Nitro buddy Texas. Hell yeah. Appreciate that, Paige, man. It's good to hang out with you too, man. Look at that. I'm pushing 1.44 volts. Here, let me. Oh, you can't see. It's too hard to try and hold it and show you, but it's pushing 1.44 volts, so I know it's fully charged. Because if I leave it overnight without on the charger, like if I charged it all day and then I ran all day like on Sunday like I typically do with Woogie, and then I come home and I check it, it's at like 1.28 volts. And now it's been on the charger all day and it's at 1.44. So I know it's fully charged, you know what I'm saying? Because it's only rechargeable. It's only supposed to go 1.2. Yeah, Paige just put out a couple new videos. You guys gotta go check it out. He just started a TC3 in the backyard on the box, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? On the block, man. It's all like factory tuned, modified, and everything, man. It's a beautiful car. Started running it on the back deck and stuff. You gotta go check it out, man. A good video. Yeah. So what I do basically throughout the week is I just try and fix whatever I broke, because when we run out there, we always break stuff. Woogie probably doesn't say whatever he broke. Sometimes I bet he does. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he seems to just fix it and just go on. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it seems to be much more labor intensive thing, because I have two vehicles of the same one, and I keep forgetting what happened to each one, so to speak. And so that's why I started, trying to take notes and stuff. And because I just forget, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I got to tear this one down. I'll put this one on the side right now, and then I've got some more gears here. I think these are for the K2X. One's for the MTX4R. And if I don't have that second gear, then I'll have to order one. But I could have sworn I had some more gears. Sucks getting old, man. You can't remember anything. Damn. And this is my Mugen MTX4R box. Dana, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Trying to find some gears for the Mugen. Damn. Can't believe I don't have any gears. Can't believe this. I thought for sure I had all the gears. I can't believe this. I'm in complete denial right now, man. I'm freaking out. So these gears let me figure out what gear I need, man. Before I go mental. My 7 meter. Dang it. I took my 7mm out and I put it somewhere and I don't know what I did with it. Alright, let me just try and use some pliers. Damn, I lost my 7mm. Yeah, I hope you feel alright, Dana. So, I have to inspect the second speed gear. In order to do that, I have to remove the little E-clip here. And what I like to do is I'll take like a strong TM magnet, a real strong magnet, and I'll put it right there next to it as I'm pulling it off. So in case, you know how these things are notorious for going flying across the room? So when you pull it off, it'll automatically stuck onto it so it doesn't go flying across the room in case you like, you know, do it too hard or whatever. Okay, so this is the gear that got burned up. This is a 53 tooth gear. And I don't think I have the right gears. Yeah. So the Mugen MTX4R is running like a .8 mod, and the K2X is running like a mod 1 gear, and the teeth are much bigger. And I got it mistaken because it's got those 3 little holes right there, and so I put them in the wrong box because I thought, shit. Oh man. Dude, I just dropped the second speed and it went rolling underneath the couch, like all the way to the back of the wall. Look at all the cobwebs it picked up. Oh, that's disgusting. Whoa. It won't come up. It's lost forever. What's up, Xavier? I know, dude. That's cellulitis. 2 days. What does that mean? I don't know what cellulitis is. Yeah, it lasts forever, I know. I'm gonna have to call in the doctor and see if it's really dead or not. Oh yeah. There's no heartbeat at all, boy, I tell you what. This sucker gone. It's completely dead. There's nothing. Yeah, it's all gone. Okay, well, I guess that answers that. I don't even have the damn gear I thought I had. Son, hold on. These are the parts for the Edom. I'm wondering if the parts for the Edom will fit. I wonder if the parts for the X-ray will fit. I think it's the same gears. This is a 54. Oh, and this one's a 53. Oh, but it's a little different. Might work though. These are 56. Damn. 50. 60. Dang. 59. Dang. So I had these gears in the box, but these are for the K2X. My K2X parts are over here. Dang. Well, hopefully those gears shouldn't be too difficult to find. Hopefully I can find one. I need a 53 tooth MTX 4R. MTX3, I reckon they're the same. MTX2, I don't know. I gotta do some research and figure out what gears are compatible with the MTX 4R. I can't believe that. I thought for sure I would have some extra X-ray. What do I need? 53? $54, $55, $55, $53. I got a 53 right here. Let's see if the X-ray gear, the 53 will work. Got to get the rest of these parts back on there, man. I got too much crap. All right, man. Cross your fingers. Hopefully the X-ray gear will fit. What do you think, guys? The X-ray gear gonna fit on the Mugen? Vintage Mugen? Damn, it looks like a completely different design. I don't know that it's gonna work. I'll pull it off and see if I can get it on there. fucked up. Ah. Yeah, night, guys. Oh, see you, Dana. Hope you feel better, brother. God bless you, bro. Damn, it's a slightly different design. It doesn't fit. All right, let me show you the two gears and how they differ from each other. So this gear is the original Mugen gear. And it's got like these little like embosses that come out right here. And that's what like holds the 2-speed in place. And then those 3 holes are for the screws. And the X-ray is a little bit different. So it does the reverse. It has holes, these bigger holes for the 2-speed shaft to go into. So these larger diameter like holes for the 2-speed to set onto will allow more dissipation of the load because they're a larger diameter, and then they use a similar 3-hole screw. So the issue is like these little holes or whatever where the 2-speed is supposed to slip onto, these are too big. Damn. I wonder if I could use like a 2-speed from the X-ray. No one's as unorganized as me. I hear you, dude. I feel the same way, man. I feel like I'm the most unorganized individual. Speaking of which, look at that. So if you see here, there's just an assembly of a whole bunch of different parts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just a bunch of random parts. And then, you know, trying to find what you want in there is next to near impossible. But I have the machine screws like over here, and the small machine screws, and the plastic screws, and the rest of it's just kind of like whatever. So I might have to use this THS pipe for the other one that got smashed. But this pipe doesn't run well with the CRF engine because it's too big. Oh, this is the wrong box. I need the X-ray box. What I'm doing is I'm comparing the two from the X-ray and the Mugen. Oh wow! So there's a significant difference between the 10th scale and the X, and the 10th scale and the A scale. So the 10th scale is on the right, and you can see how much smaller it is. The 2-speed assembly for the shoes and so forth. So on the A scale, the thickness is much deeper. So the shoes have a lot more material to bite onto. I'm talking about this aluminum outside. and then the thickness of it. So the tent scale is much smaller. I was gonna see if I could just change this out to a 2-speed from the X-ray and put it on the tent scale. But because of how thick it is, I don't think it's gonna work. Sometimes you can use a smaller diameter header to create some more back pressure. Yeah. Or deflect the sound wave. Alright, so I guess I need to order a 53 tooth 2nd speed for the MTX 3 or 4. This X-ray unit that I have is not going to work. Damn. I'm back to square one. I gotta find those gears. That's a shout out to Pimpin'. Hooking me up with these badass engines, man. That's a shout out to Rugged for hooking me up with a badass G-Mar full modified ceramic bearing and everything. 35 plus 2. This thing's gonna be badass, man. I was thinking about putting this one in the Kyosho GT car. I was thinking about putting it in this one here. I'm trying to get this one going again, but Texas Aggie was trying to convince me not to sell this vehicle because I was like, you know, I'm pretty sick of it. I've had it for like 20 years or whatever. I think I want to get rid of it. I already had like 4 or 6 of them, and I got rid of all the rest. And I kept convincing myself that I was just going to get rid of all of them little by little. And this is the last one I've got. And I was gonna get a Hobeo GT car. So I wanted to sell this one and get the Hobeo GT car, and so I could compete with Woogie. You know what I'm saying? This one's just too old. You know what I'm saying? I love the paint job I did on it. You know. Yeah. Oh, CET GT3, what's up, man? From the UK. Did you get to go run your Pure 10 out there? Hold on. Let me check the chat. I'm trying to adjust the camera. I drove from the UK, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, oh, you're in Bulgaria. You're getting ready to go to the racetrack in Shumen. It's gonna be a blast. Oh, dude, I'm gonna get some videos for you to upload. Oh, yeah, dude. Hell yeah, bro. I was freaking stoked, man. I was just showing the guys, like, dude, that's freaking exciting, man. I was just showing the guys some of the engines and stuff, man. Yeah. So CET GT3. He's got a Pure 10 with the SH12, and he lives in Bulgaria, and he's fixing to go to the track, and he's fixing to make some bunch of videos and send them to me, man. So I'll be able to upload them and stuff, man. We can all watch them, dude. It's gonna be sick, dude. The Kyosho Pure 10. Yeah. So I was just showing some of the guys some of the new engines that I got for the season. Even though it's kind of late, it's already July or whatever. But I've already got like, half a dozen new engines. I drove from the UK. Oh damn. Damn, yeah, yeah, yeah. So he drove from the UK to Bulgaria, man. I can't believe that, dude. Yeah, CET GT3, man, drove all the way over there just to get to the track and race his car, man. It's gonna be freaking awesome. He's got like a DJI drone and stuff. He said he's gonna be able to get some video footage and stuff for us, man. This is exciting, man. All the way from across the world, man. Nitro Gang survives, you know. This is exciting, dude. Man, that is exciting, CET GT3, man. Yeah, I can't wait to get that footage. So I was just showing the guys like what happens after we run, after Woogie Nitro and I run on the weekend. Like we tear up gears, we tear up exhaust, we tear up all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bodies. I mean, oh, I dropped it again. I went under the couch again. All right, I found it. I found it. Thank God it's all like shiny and stuff. I can find it underneath that couch, man. Yeah, so Woogie and I are gonna be taking tomorrow off. But I'm thinking about going back out there regardless without Woogie so I can get some practice laps in. And then, like, what I want to do, the primary focus of it is so I can see if the Mint Mobile is, just as good as Spectrum or if I get better service. You know, because with the Spectrum service, when I was doing the live streams, every now and then get all glitchy, and then the resolution would go very very poor or whatever. And so I'm thinking maybe the Mint Mobile will be better. But in any event, I've got them as a new carrier for the whole next year. So hopefully everything goes well. And so I was just trying to get something ready so I can go out there tomorrow and run something, and we'll just do a little live stream for just a minute or two or whatever, maybe 5, 10, 30 minutes or whatever, just try and run something. But I want to run and I want to test and see if the Wi-Fi or not the Wi-Fi, if the 5G on the phone through Mint Mobile is just as good, if not better, than I was getting with the Spectrum. So I was just trying to get something ready. I was charging the batteries up, made sure everything was ready. And I'm thinking I'll just go out there tomorrow with one vehicle. And then just test it, you know what I'm saying? Make sure we got a good signal and stuff, and because I've been curious, because I've had this new carrier for the past week now, but I haven't gone live all week. See Woogie using a wider line than you. Yeah, he rolls through the corners to keep his momentum up. That way his car is already set up for the corner. Ah. Yeah, I'll have to, hey, Texas Aggie, oh. It's not too old. I have both of those Hobeo VTs and GT cars. They're great cars, but the Kyosho is still a great car. Oh, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, there's Texas Aggie. He is the one I was telling you about who's rebuilding starter boxes for me. So this one way or this bearing is starting to feel a little rough. I can feel it. So I need to swap out these bearings. I need to swap out this gear. Oh, you got you one of them boxes? Damn mosquitoes biting the hell out of me, boy, I tell you what. You know what's weird? Is like, I seem to have trouble every time I pull this 2-speed off. Because it takes a little E-clip right here on the end. And if it's not sitting down on there just right, you can't get the second speed on. And every time I jack with this thing, it gives me hell. And usually none of my cars ever do that. And I want to say usually it's because of this little axle that goes through this little drive shaft right here. It doesn't sit flat. I've seen a brand new Offna for $20. Offna box. Damn. Saw a brand new Offna box for $20 the other day. Yeah, so the problem I'm having, if you look here, the little 2-speed shaft isn't protruding enough for me to get the E-clip on it. Oh, that's right. If I'm not mistaken, I have to push on this side or something. This thing always gives me hell, man. Oh, that was it. Golly. There we go, I got it on. This E-clip is getting weak, man. I didn't even need the pliers to put it on there. It just slipped right over. Poltergeist is back. You got a poltergeist over there, BBT, or what? Oh, man. I can't believe I lost my 7mm. I don't know what the hell I did with it. I hate it when I lose my tools, man. Because I love to keep them all in the exact same place so I don't ever lose them. But when it comes to like, you know, these little 7mm tools to pull off I usually use like my little portable bag, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm in the field or whatever, I'm already used to where all my tools are. But for some reason I seem to have misplaced my 7mm. You can see on this one how I got T-boned and the muffler got pushed in, the stinger. But I got another THS pipe, but you can see how the diameter is really big. So it's really better suited to like a .15 or something as opposed to a .12. So when I try to run it like on the CRF engine, it doesn't like it. I don't know, maybe I'll try it on, I don't know, that's the engine I need it on. Damn mosquitoes biting the shit out of me. Ah. All right, you guys, I think I'm gonna let you go, man. I just wanted to try and touch base with you guys real quick. And I want to go live again tomorrow from the parking lot. So hopefully tomorrow morning I can get I can get something ready. I gotta have something ready so I can go out there and run. You know what I'm saying? I want to run for, just 30 minutes to an hour. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get that nitro in my veins, like Shane Nitro in my vein. Yeah, I want to run something. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll run the Nova. Maybe I'll run the Nova with the B5R and the G-Mar tires. Because I know Woogie likes to run 8 scale. And so maybe I'll get this thing set up and we'll go out there and run this bad boy tomorrow. And I know this one's ready. So maybe we'll just do some hot laps with it and see what we can get and try and get used to the vehicle. And then that way when Woogie wants to come out, like next weekend or whatever, then I'll be ready with the 8 scale, you know what I'm saying? And I'll have some of the other vehicles ready. I'm working and listening. You can't go. Okay, well let's hang out just a little bit more, man. Let me show you this right here. Maybe you haven't seen this one off the guy. This is the TC3 that I just painted. It's got a Porsche 911 body on it. Here, let me try and put it on. It's got the OS 15 CVR. And this is the most beautiful body like I think I've ever painted, man. I still have to finish, you can see the clear and stuff on it there. I still have to finish painting that black and then this stuff black. And then, put like a window tint on here and then, the mask. I have to pull off the masking and stuff and then paint that black. But, man, this is what they call translucent pink. It's a PS40. And I had to put like 3 coats of this stuff. And then I had to put the white behind it because even with 3 like heavy coats of the translucent pink, you could still see right through it. And it wasn't until I put the white that all of a sudden it made it look like, it made it pop and look like red or whatever, But yeah, this is like my favorite color so far. Favorite single color. It's a translucent color, but in the sun it'll look much better. I was wanting to get this one ready too, and take this one out there, but I still have to finish doing a little bit of work to it, like finish painting it, trimming the body, and masking it off and so forth. But this will be the next one that it's very close, and I want to get it out there. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but in the sunlight, this thing is just gorgeous, man. The damn mosquitoes are biting the shit out of me, man. I want to run this one. I want to run this one. Oh, and I forgot about this one over here. This is the other Mugen that I typically run, but I've got another vehicle that I want to run as well. This is the Edom. This one's also ready. I need to get this one out there. I need to paint a body for it. It's got a body already, but it's old, and I don't really like it. And it's a very nice vehicle. It's got a floating rear end, just like a Serpent. It's got a CRF Wasp engine on there. This engine, this combination with the front differential and the rear differential just really made this vehicle extremely easy to handle, as opposed to having like a spool in the front or a one-way or whatever. Those vehicles are much more difficult to drive. This one is extremely easy to drive, and it's got a CRF Wasp engine. It's extremely fast, and the gear ratio is like really low, so you can get this thing easy 60, 70 miles an hour, no problem. And so anyway, I want to get this one out there as well, and I just need to get a battery for it and put some foam tires on it, get a better receiver, because I got some cheesy no-name generic receiver in there and I don't trust it, you know. But I've got some high torque plastic gear Futaba servos in there. They're the 3010s, I believe. Yeah, they're high torque and like a step up from the bottom, but they're really, really good servos, man. So anyway, I'm really happy with them and the performance. But I want to get this one out there as well. So this one will also be coming up next, or soon. Oh, and I forgot about the car my brother gave me. This is another TC3. Oh, TexasHill, run 2 springs on your header, bro. If one breaks. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sweetness, don't get ate up. You know, I want me some badass bodies for my for the Fusion Schumacher on-road car. Yeah, that's what you need. You need a badass body to make that vehicle look really good, you know, because that's a badass vehicle. The Schumacher Fusion 3-speed, damn, that's a badass vehicle. And you need a badass body to accentuate it so everybody knows, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is almost like a sleeper. This is a Eleanor body, and it's a TC3 with the OS 18TZ in it. This is an absolute monster. This is a vehicle my brother bought and gave to me, and this thing is absolutely insane. It's perhaps one of my fastest vehicles. I still have to oil the air filter and set up my box a little better so I can get it to the flywheel. This is a bump start only. And anyway, this is another vehicle I need to get on the road soon, you know what I'm saying? Because this thing is an absolute monster. It's got brand new Matrix foam tires all the way around. This is the factory team edition, team associated. It's an awesome vehicle. It's got a Syntax clutch in there from the Kyosho V1 Triple R. So I can adjust it to load up at any RPM I want. That's the body I run on my Offna LD3. Oh, is that right? Oh, cool, man. The Offna LD3 is basically a clone of the TC3, ain't it? Yeah, so I need to order some more fuel, but oh, eat some garlic, and the mosquitoes won't bite you. Yeah, I need something, bro. This is bullshit. I'm getting bit up like a son of a gun. Oh, it's actually older. Oh, is that right? Oh, how cool is that, man? Yeah, so tomorrow, oh, and I have to replace this body post right here. This one broke off. Oh, here it is. I found it. It broke off in the parking lot. Woogie and I had a collision. So anyway, I still have to remount it and stuff. And then I have to try and straighten out the body. You can see how these are all like puffed out and stuff, man. That's what happens when you have a collision and you don't think like anything's gonna happen. All of a sudden you get pinched up against the curb and then it bends it backwards like that, and then it don't want to go back anymore. Same thing happened over here. Anyway, I'll have to take a heat gun and try and heat that up, and you know what I'm saying? Little by little, man. But I need to get some of that what do you call it? The sheetrock tape. I need to get that sheetrock tape, the fiberglass stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like that wide, and it comes on the roll, and then you roll it on the inside of your body, and you put like that shoe goo, or TexasHill was telling me I could use the silicone from like what do they call it, like a caulk gun. I was shocked to hear that the TC3 was after the LD3. Oh wow, that's amazing! I didn't know that. The TC3 copied the LD3. Yeah, so I've got my batteries charged up. Maybe I'll take the Eleanor TC3 out, and I'll take the Team Associated RC8. So I'll have two vehicles, and then I'll try and fire up those vehicles tomorrow morning, and then we'll do a live stream from the parking lot with my new cell phone service, and hopefully it all goes well. Maybe I'll just take one vehicle. Yeah, I'll probably just take one vehicle. I'll take the Team Associated RC8. I need to get this one running again too, man. I need to send the engine off to EV Mods. Yeah, I got so much work to do, man. I've got a whole bunch of engines I need to send to EV Mods, man. I've probably got at least a half a dozen. so he can repinch them for me. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be able to get those engines back on the road and put them in some vehicles. You know what I'm saying? But I'm predominantly trying to get out of the 8 scale right now and just go to 10 scale because of the cost of fuel. And you know the 8 scale engines, they just drink a lot of fuel, and that's why I was liking, you know, the .15s because they got like big block power, or not necessarily big block power, but uh, almost big block power, and then you know the economy of a small block. So anyway, Texas, try a stronger spring on the rear to plant it in the ground better. It'll drive off the corner better. Yeah, just try it, bro. See what it does. Yeah, I need to do that. That's a good idea, man. You know, it's funny you said that because somebody was talking about something similar. Oh, it was that guy, Tom Lee RC, if I'm not mistaken. He was saying that he wanted like a rake to his vehicle. He was running the ORV chassis, the Frog, and he was trying to do the Poor Boy Speed Run Challenge. But anyway, he said he wanted a little bit of a rake or whatever, so that meant the bat was a little bit higher. And anyway, I was thinking about doing the same thing because, you know, if you can load up the bat, just like Offneck was saying, it'll push a lot more of the weight to the front, and then you'll get a lot more steering. And yeah, I need to do that because I've got the spring set real conservative right now, so basically as soft as possible on the front and rear, and I can give a little bit more preload in the rear, so I can get a little bit more elevation, more preload. Because right now in the back, when you give it the beans, you can see it sinks down and the front goes up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if I got rid of that, there'd be a lot less weight transfer, so to speak, to the rear, and a lot quicker reaction time. Yeah, the right side's stronger than the left, so the left side will bite. Yeah, my brother was telling me about that too, man. He used to race the oval out there with Al in the parking lot, and he was saying like he would set up his vehicles to where the outside corner on the right, the springs were a lot harder than on the inside on the left side. And anyway, he said it worked significantly, and even that dude Al, you know, the owner of the hobby shop, would basically do the same thing or whatever. Set up and taught my brother how to set up his vehicles and stuff, you know. It's fun running the oval, man. I didn't think it was gonna be fun, you know, but it really is. It's a lot of fun because there's like constant action, so to speak. So as soon as you're done with one turn, you're like full boring it to the next turn, and then like, you know, trying to get around the turn as fast as possible, and then full boring it. So there's no real rest. So as soon as you're like around the next turn, you're giving it full bore, and then, you know what I'm saying, you're on the brake and you're trying to get on the inside or whatever. And yeah, I need to pay attention to the way Woogie drives because he drives a lot better than I do. Because you know, I try and like tiptoe around the inside as much as possible, and apparently, like, he comes from the outside and whoops around to the inside and carries his speed, and I don't do that. I dive to the inside, I stay on the inside, and then I slam on the brakes, and then I tiptoe around the turn, and it, you know, it takes away all the momentum, so it's much slower. And yeah, often a guy's right, man. My God, my boss races 1-to-1 scale. Yeah, and it's the same theory. Oh hell yeah, dude. Yeah, give thanks, Texas. Amen, brother. 340 Nitro Sound. My island brother, man. Love that guy. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go, man. It's getting late. It's already midnight on the East Coast. I got to go inside and get cleaned up. Hey, I can tell you a few more tips. Offline too. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I gotta go get cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? And get some dinner in me. Now that the chicken's cooled off enough, and I can come back out and get ready for tomorrow. And then we can reconvene tomorrow, and hopefully the live stream will go, well without a bunch of glitches and stuff. Because Mint Mobile was saying that they had extremely good coverage in the area, so I want to put that to the test. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens tomorrow, man. I want to go live from the parking lot where Woogie and I like to run the second spot, the new spot. And so I'll start a live stream tomorrow morning. I don't know, probably about 10 o'clock or so. And I reckon it'll be about 11 o'clock on the Eastern time, or 9 o'clock Western. Anyway, it'll be about 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, I reckon. And we'll go from there, Yeah, buddy, we appreciate the love. Oh, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate all you guys, man, chiming in and participating in the chat. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'd just be talking to myself. And if that was the case, I wouldn't be live streaming. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do all this stuff by myself. And matter of fact, the vast majority of the time, I do all this stuff by myself. And I don't live stream it, but I was wanting to get more into the habit of doing like a live stream every day, so you guys can just see how boring it is, basically, to just wrench on the vehicle. It's not that exciting, but I mean, at least we get to chat and hang out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll get back in the swing of things, and we can get back on that train, so to speak, So we can hang out more often, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that's really important, you know what I'm saying? Where we get to hang out a lot more often and get to know each other a little better, and just have a place to chat and hang out and have fun, so to speak. But I appreciate all you guys, man. Thank you for chiming in with the chat, like I said. I hope you had a wonderful week and a happy Saturday night nitro. And look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. And we'll do another live stream. And hopefully everything goes well, guys. Appreciate all you gentlemen. All Aspects, what's up, brother? Yeah. We're just signing off here, All Aspects. Appreciate you chiming in on the chat. And we'll be doing a live stream, or at least I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow morning on location from the new race track spot where Woogie and I go. It's the Holiday Inn parking lot. Apparently they're out of business right now, and they call it the resort here in Canyon Lake, but anyway, it's owned by Holiday Inn, and apparently they're out of business, so nobody's over there at the moment. And so we can go into the parking lot at our leisure and not have security run us off or whatever else at the moment. So I want to capitalize on that. And with that being said, appreciate all you guys, and we'll see you there tomorrow. Be there, be square, gentlemen. Yeah, just kidding. Someday Texas Aggie's gonna come out and join us, man. yeah, hopefully someday Texas Aggie comes out to join us in the festivities, man. I'd love to have you, Texas Aggie. And yeah, because the more the merrier. And HB at Savage and whoever else wants to come, man. I know there was another guy from, what was that, San Antonio In Control Drag Racing or something like that. He had like a Serpent 710 or something like that with the Offna 12 Pico engine in there. And that thing was wicked fast. I mean, beyond fast. He raced JATOs like in a drag or whatever. Anyway, he wanted to come out too, but he never did. But everybody's welcome, man. If you guys want to come out, man, we'd love to have you guys there, man. The more the merrier. And my brother's talking about coming out too, so hopefully we'll get a nice big crowd for long, you know what I'm saying? I guess if I just keep doing these things and, you know what I'm saying? We'll build a bigger crowd eventually and we'll all be out there, you know, we'll have lights and we'll be doing it at night and everything else, you know? Anyway, man, appreciate all you guys, man, and God bless you. And I appreciate all you guys, man. We're signing off here, man. So have a good night.